Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the How I See It podcast. I'm Stanley Thatch, and I'm glad you all have decided to join me here on this good day. Let's get straight to the point. Saquan Baekley. What I want to know is, what is the New York Giants waiting on? They have until Monday at 4 p.m. to sign Saquon Barkley. Now, clearly, Saquon Barkley is the best player on the New York Giants football team, which is how I see it. And I just can't understand why the New York Giants won't make an effort to go ahead and get the deal done so they can start preparing for the 23-24 season. They finished last year on an up note. They made the playoffs. But keep in mind, Saquon Barkley was the main reason why the New York Giants made the playoffs last year. It wasn't Daniel Jones, which is where I have a problem with them giving Daniel Jones a raise of $37 million and not taking care of Saquon Barkley. Now, I was listening to Damian Wood yesterday, as a matter of fact, and he said some things that I just didn't agree with. And I'm going to keep this short. What he said was that Saquon Barkley needs the New York Giants, as if the Giants had all the leverage. Not true. And you've heard me say in the past that, hey man, we can't keep listening to these so-called professional analysts because half the time, shit, they don't know what they be talking about. I mean, they really don't. Now, that was just the dumbest goddamn thing he could have said on yesterday. The female that was on the show, she had more positive things to say about the situation than he did. I just don't. And he's supposed to be an ex-NFL football player. I don't get it. The numbers don't lie. The numbers don't lie. Now, he had 295 rushes last year for over 1,300 yards, and his average was like 4.4 yards per carry. And then he had 10 TDs. And on top of that, he's only 26 years old. And like I said, he's clearly the best player on the team. Now let me run this by you right quick. What do I got? What do I have right here? Let me run this by you. Okay, when Baekley is on the field, Daniel Jones threw 41 touchdowns and 17 interceptions, and his passing rating was 91.1. Okay? The numbers, the numbers are what it is now. Stay with me. The numbers are what it is. Stay with me. Okay, now when he's on the field, it slows the pass rush down. He's the life preserver for Daniel Jones, because without Baekley, Daniel Jones will go straight to the bottom. So you don't get rid of your life preserver when you're out there in the ocean like that. You just don't do it. Now, when Baekley's not on the field, Daniel Jones had 16 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, with the 77% passing rate. The numbers don't lie, people. Clearly, those numbers say that the New York Giants needs Baekley on the football field come game time in 23-24. Ain't no doubt about it. Now, what I'm feeling, this seems to me is becoming a pattern between, well, with these football organizations, just taking and stringing their star players along, trying to get them for cheap or whatever it is they're trying to do. I don't know. I don't know how they think up in those front offices, but all I just know is they need to do better. As you all can recall, they put Baltimore put Lamar Jackson through the same thing, and we all know how that turned out. I mean, there are a lot of Baltimore Ravens fans that wanted Lamar Jackson to fail. You know, they were saying that he wasn't a good quarterback. He was just a running back. I mean, it just went on and on and on. The sportscasters, well, he need an agent. If he would have had an agent, it would have been got done. Why would he be allowing his mother to work his deal? Blah, 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 blah. Well, as of right now, Lamar Jackson is the highest paid player in the NFL today. He betted on himself, and yes, he won. And I think Saquan Baekley should bet on himself. If they can show more appreciation of him than what they're doing, then go ahead and let them pay the price. Go ahead and let them pay the price. Now, one of the analysts said yesterday, well, they should go ahead and franchise him, and then after that next year, let him do what he want to do. Okay, so what are you saying? Go ahead, use them up this year and then throw them away next year. Is that what you're saying? So what you're saying is, if you can see if you can get to the playoffs or the Super Bowl with them. If not, then you ain't really lost nothing. I don't think it's gonna work that way. I think Saquon Barkley gonna stand firm and demand that they pay him what he feels as though he's worth, and they should. They signed Waller, which was a good move, which led me to believe was they were preparing themselves to make a deep run into the playoffs for next year. But I'm questioning the decision because why take a 2 steps forward by signing Waller and bettering your football team, and then turn around and take 4 steps backwards by not wanting to pay your best player? It just doesn't make sense. Stop being petty, owners. Stop being petty. Pay the players. Get your training camp started with no drama. Pay the players, get your training camp drama free so you can be prepared for opening day. That's how that should be working. You all are acting like assholes. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, I said it. And I speak nothing but the truth, my friend. The Las Vegas Raiders. Why won't they sign Josh Jacobs, who clearly answered the call last year by leading the NFL in rushing with over 1,600 yards rushing? Clearly one of the best players on the team, and the offense is nowhere near as good with him off the field. Yeah, you have Devontae Adams, but Devontae Adams means nothing without Josh Jacobs on the field. Your running game sets the tone, people. Your running game sets the tone. As you all may be aware, I'm a Raider fan. Let me make that known. So you can understand how I feel right about now. I mean, the Raiders just haven't done anything other than sign Devontae Adams. Other than that, they haven't done anything to try to better their football team. I don't understand it. And I'm starting to ask the question, is it okay for fans to switch teams? You all know how that go. I've been a Raider fan for 20 years, man. I've been with them through the good times and the bad times. There was a time when the Raiders were just feared. There was a time when teams just did not want to see the Raiders coming their way. I'm telling you. They were scary. What has happened?